morning.
Good morning.
We just had somebody trying to get into the office and we were like barring the door.
We had to barricade ourselves in here, and then he realized it's not an insurance agency anymore, so.
He went running away. So joke's on you, sir. 6 feet away. We were like, crouching by the door.
Amy says, don't make eye contact with him. He's through the door, he's on the other side of the building, and she's like, don't make eye contact.
It's a big glass door, but don't look at him. Don't let him see you. It's like hit the deck. Well, Gary's been dropping off I've been doing some rollers for some of my customers, and he's been, oh look who's on. He's been dropping off, and I like warn people that he's coming, right? You know, so they're not surprised, but people are hitting the deck. They're nervous. Hey Sue, hey Mallory, we're saying hey to the people around.
So ask if they can hear us okay.
Yeah, and let us know if you can hear us okay. Hey Kara. Okay, and I won't be able to see when you answer, so just let me know.
We can run forward and look. It's like, in order for us to be 6 feet from each other, we need to be 6 feet from the camera, guys. It's not that we're trying to be 6 feet from the camera.
Yeah, we're not trying to be funny about that, but if we're 6 feet, then you would just be looking at the map if we pulled the camera up closer. I don't know if you guys saw what Leah Rayberg posted last week about us going near and far. It's very funny. Hey, Jamie, good morning.
Does it say?
I'm afraid to touch it because I'm going to
okay.
knock it over.
Okay.
Yeah, this is all fun and hilarity. Okay, so something that's been going on over at your house.
Oh, yeah. I've been on this mission to use everything in my freezer and my refrigerator because I'm on a weekly shopping plan. Gary Bauman's picks up our groceries. I give him a list. He goes grocery shopping and he drops it all off for me. But I'm trying to be really good about using everything I have. And so I've come up with some creative dishes and made a soup and a salad and muffins.
Those muffins were so good.
They were really
really good.
And so I have them now up on melissamichonwerner.com under resources. So look for the recipes and make them and tell me how they work out. I'm using essential oils in them because you don't always have those herbs in your home, especially during this time, especially in the Northwoods, right? So
nobody's making an extra trip to the store for herbs.
Yeah, so I used like cilantro with vinegar and oil and salt and pepper and whisked up a little salad dressing, and it was really, really good. Just 1 drop of cilantro oil. So look at the recipes. They use my oils in them, and I'd love some feedback, but that's what I've been doing. I've been painting, and I have been cooking and baking.
Painting, cooking, and baking. I've barely seen my husband because grocery shopping is a full-time job right now.
Oh my word, he's the best.
He is the best.
I do think, speaking of Gary, I think that we need to have a new nickname for Gary. I've been thinking about this. And Amy has no clue where I'm going to. I can feel her anxiety just across the counter
I'm
here.
thinking about his current nicknames.
So I think he's a cross between MacGyver in the way he's making those fun things for Whitney to use, like the gas tank filler, right? What is the word for that?
Gas pump. The word would be phrase gas pump.
And that just made my nose itch. Okay, gas tank filler, gas pump, and fire truck, right?
The fire truck was genius. She had hours of fun with that.
So he's either MacGyver or he's Mr. Rogers. I can't decide. I think he's a little bit of both.
Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, because he's like that gentle, kind soul, and he's like MacGyvering things together for his daughter. And
I don't know if there's a way to marry those two.
Yeah. So what do you think Gary is more, a MacGyver or Mr. Rogers?
Mr. Rogers.
That's my other thought.
He's not
today.
Mr. Rogers when you guys are fighting.
No, definitely not.
It's fighting. It's okay, everybody. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, we've got some people on here. I am the mama.
And I'm the Mimi.
And this is Mama and Mimi in the morning. We come to you every Wednesday morning at 9:30 Central Standard Time.
Ready or not.
Ready or not. And really our goal, our desire is to bring like the fun and the joy and the wellness back into your life. Share some different tips. We do giveaways each week, so you can get an entry in our giveaway by being on live and saying hello, by watching the replay and commenting #replay, and also by sharing the video out. You can get an extra entry.
Or to be honest, just by cracking me up.
Yeah, apparently my mom just is like, if you're the funniest, if you get her attention. So write something to get her attention. That's right, because who's your winner this week?
Yeah, so Leah Rayberg, you one because you just cracked me up. I laughed for a long time about Near, Far, and Sesame Street. So thanks for sharing the link of Grover. You got it.
And Adria, you're my winner. She said we reminded her of being back home, and I couldn't decide if that was a good thing or a bad thing. I'm just kidding.
Is that Adria Twinkie Toes?
Yes, Adria, my Julie. Isn't that fun?
Bob always called her Twinkie Toes on the basketball court.
She's a phenomenal basketball player, guys.
Great, yeah.
We had a lot of fun. Conference champs. Okay, all the good times, right?
Yeah.
So today we are doing something a little different.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, again, these are weird times, but these are times when we want to rise up. We are rising up and we are taking care of our families, and those of us who have to keep working are doing that, and you all know that. So we were looking for a topic that was near and dear to us, and we hit on one that we think is really worth sharing with you today, and that is, how do you keep going as far as like, oh, I led into this in a weird way. Amy's like,
it's okay, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you. I think that we're going to bring this around. This is why we work together.
It was a good start. It just got...
We're going to give you a little secret weapon for your day-to-day life, and it's creating your own scent, your own pure fume, which sounds trivial right now, but it's actually not, because it's going to support you in your mood, the people around you, and just like the mood of your home, which is where you are right now, for the most part.
And a lot of people are reaching out to us and saying emotions are difficult.
Yes.
Emotions are going high or low. And so we wanted to equip you today and teach you a little bit about that. So
in order to create a pure fume, one of the best parts is that, or the key parts is layering oils. So you're going to look for different notes. It sometimes is called like a base, mid, and top note, but what we're talking about is a root note, a heart note, and a crown note. Okay, so we're going to kind of walk you through that, give you some different oil suggestions of what would be most helpful. So do you want to start with the root note?
Oh, sure. So you're thinking about oils that are strong, earthy, long-lasting. So vetiver, right? Sandalwood, patchouli, ylang ylang, frankincense, cedarwood. Those base notes, they're going to last for a long time. My notes say they last for 6+ hours. So you want to put that on first, or if you're making a roller bottle, that would be definitely a choice for what you would put in your roller bottle.
For your base note. Yeah, it's like the foundation that everything else builds off of. Then you come to the heart note, and this might not be long lasting, but it is definitely going to contribute to the overall scent. So typically you're going to look at a floral oil for this one. So rose, jasmine, neroli, magnolia, cinnamon,
eucalyptus.
So you can kind of play around with that and see which one stands out to you, but that's going to be your heart note. It's grounding, it's gentle, and typically floral.
So then you finish with the crown note. I mean, I'm just visuals. We've got the root note.
She's like over here doing a dance. We turned it into a song. Sorry.
All right, thanks for...
I'm sorry, I'm not making fun of her.
So no, really though, it's citrus bright oils, right? Distinct oils. This is the one that might flash off the fastest, like 5 to 15 minutes. But this is a great one to finish with. Again, whether you're layering on yourself or whether you're making a roller bottle. So that would be like lime, grapefruit, wild orange, bergamot, spearmint, but then we go to like lemongrass and petitgrain.
I know, so interesting. I thought that was really interesting. So like my mom mentioned, you can put these in a roller bottle ahead of time for the convenience. Sometimes there are different seasons of life where I just like grab from my shelf, like boom, I know like, okay, I'm going to grab a root note, a heart note, and a crown note. So you can go about it that way too. But I just think this is a really great way. And you could bring somebody along to your oil shelf, a little one or a younger one, to do this with you too. It's a great kind of like activity. I'm always looking for activities or projects or things that we can work on and do together at home.
Right, and I just want to point out that you would put them behind your ear, over your heart, and on the inside of your wrists. Pulse points. So that's where you would put them.
Guys, whose precious florals kit has come in the mail? I'm going to go closer so they can see this. Okay, so here I'm in between both of them. This is the Mother's Day limited time offer, but it doesn't really matter if it's just great for everybody. Everybody gets these no matter what. So check this out. You can open it right on up, and there are 5 little 5 ml rollers in there. And some of them you'll recognize. So neroli, jasmine, rose, and magnolia. Those are ones that a lot of you probably have. But Blue Lotus. Can we just talk about Blue Lotus for a minute? Okay, this smells, I was like, I don't really get it. Everybody's been talking about it, and it came, and it's like out. It's amazing. It's kind of indescribable. It's a little bit sweet. It's unlike anything that I've smelled before. So these are going to be. It's $68 wholesale. If anybody wants, I see some people commenting. I'll just message you a link to a shopping cart where you can grab it. But what I love is that this makes it, I opened it upside down, even easier to roll something on and create that scent. And I think we should talk a little bit about what each oil is good for.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, not everybody is a DIYer. Like, I
Yeah.
have people that love to make their personal fragrance. They have their roller bottles all made for different things. That is not
Cute
me.
labels.
Yeah, not me. Color coded. You know who you are.
Yeah.
And then there are people that like to just stand in front of the oil rack, which would qualify more as
For
myself.
us. Yeah.
But then these can also be used that way too. And there are descriptions for each oil.
Yeah, so there are health benefits. Like, one of the things I love about floral oils is not only are they very gentle, but they're strong. A lot of them are great for your immune system right now. So good for your mood. I've been thinking a lot about moms with little babies who are in postpartum time frame right now. Floral oils are like, life-giving. They are so good in that season of life, okay? You can put them on and hold your baby, and it's just perfect. So magnolia represents nobility. Noble and strong are the descriptors there. Neroli is about integrity and purpose. Okay, blue lotus is complex and dynamic. I like that one.
That's you.
Jasmine.
Sorry.
Comment below which
I mean-
flower we are.
Head,
So
shoulders,
yeah,
knees,
she
and
is kind and charming would be Jasmine, and roses would be generous. Rose is generous and loving. So I just think it's a great set. I can't say enough about it.
Yeah, it is really great. So these are the days that you can take what you already have at home.
Yeah.
And use what you have, make your own personal scent for the day. Honestly, it makes it different.
It does.
I mean, we've been talking about life goes on hacks in a respectful way, and this is a way to hit life head on. Whether you're quarantined at home, whether you're sheltered in place, whether you're an essential worker, take 30 seconds, guys, and put 3 oils on and go out and do what you need to do.
I underestimate even myself, like what they can do for my mood. And the other day, things were getting tense in the kitchen, and we have a box of oils in our kitchen. And Gary has been like, every once in a while, he'll walk past, and I'll feel him like go like this on my neck, or like I kind of know he's putting an oil on by now, but he put an oil on, and it was like instant, right? Like he walked around the table, he got Whitney too, we were kind of in a tense moment, and it was a line. But anyway, just like the power to turn around those tense moments, because they come. It's not like I just apply my oils and I go throughout my whole day and it's perfect. No, something happens, things get off kilter, and so I go back and I go back to my oils.
I think it's just a really raw emotional time.
Yeah.
People are crabby without even realizing that they're crabby, and it just snowballs.
The fuses are short, my friends, and they're just probably going to unfortunately get a little bit shorter, right?
So do something for yourself, do
Yes.
something for your family, use what you have. If you're not sure what to use, take a picture of what you have and text it to one of us. We will help you by making suggestions for you. That's what we're here for. That's what we're most passionate about, is the education piece.
Let's talk a little bit about what we have upcoming. So tomorrow, Thursday at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, we have our Essential Oils Made Easy class. This is going to go over the basics. If you're going to hop on one of these, the goal, time is short, so let us know now, is to get you some oil samples in your hands to experience them and learn as we're learning. Okay, so that's happening tomorrow. And then Saturday, I love our Saturdays so much. From 9:30 to 10 in the morning Central Standard Time, we do different continuing education topics. And this Saturday is stress, sleep, and emotions. Amen, amen.
Be there.
Be there, okay?
But you do need to register.
Yeah, so if you want to be on, you can't just be like, cool, I'm going to be on. I will
Plan
help
ahead.
you.
Plan ahead and let us know so that we can send you the link so that you can find us.
Yeah, because otherwise you won't be able to find it. And we're not recording them.
And
You have
that
to
will be
on them.
frustrating, and that will work against stress.
And you'll need an oil because you'll be mad at us.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. So thanks for joining us. Remember to comment below. We will get those links out to people who are asking for them. And we will see you next week, okay?
Have a great day.